So Anthropic, makers of Claude Sonnet, just sneaky released the most powerful AI tool I've ever used in my entire life. AI agents are here. You now have the ability to send out autonomous AI agents to do anything you want. If you want AI agents to go and do research for you, if you want AI agents to go collect information for you, if you want AI agents to go create content for you, you now have the ability to do this all on your own. I'm being 100% serious when I say this. This is the most revolutionary AI technology I've ever used in my entire life, and this changes everything. By the end of this video, it doesn't matter if you have zero programming knowledge, you will be able to create AI agents that do your work for you, that save you time, and that basically give you superpowers. This is a completely beginner-friendly video. Let's get into it. What you're looking at here is Anthropic's computer use beta. So that is the name of their AI agents, is computer use. And basically what it allows you to do is tell AI to go out and do things for you. The AI has its entirely own virtual environment where it will go around, do research, collect information, and basically be your own personal employee. So I'll show you a couple of things I did with it already, then I'll go into how to set this up so you can start using it on your own. But the first thing I asked it to do was I asked it to research the current trending AI news stories and give me a rundown. From there, Anthropic took my prompt and basically reasoned with itself in its own computer environment here to go to websites and do research. So basically what it did was it first opened up the browser in the bottom right here. So it said, okay, tool use, let's use the computer and let's left click on the browser. It goes up, it opens the browser, it goes into the URL bar, and then says, okay, let's navigate to a news site to check the latest AI stories. And again, this is doing it all on its own. It then moves the cursor to the URL bar, clicks it, types in Reuters.com to look for AI stories, hits the return button. Again, all I did was say research AI stuff, and now it's doing it on its own. And this is all in its own environment, right? So I can basically take this, put it to the side, and it starts doing things on its own. It then goes into the artificial intelligence section of Reuters, then starts going to other AI news sources, right? So it goes back to the URL, left clicks, types in The Verge, hits return, and it's like, okay, got some news stories from here. Let's go to one more source. Goes back to the URL, goes to TechCrunch, hits enter on that, gets some news stories from there. And then boom, just like that, it has for me 6 news stories in a complete rundown of everything that's going on with AI. This is pretty unbelievable. All I had to do was type in one sentence, go research AI, and it went in and found all these things for me. It's like I had my own personal researcher employee. And this literally took me 2 minutes to set up. You now have your own free employee working for you. So as a content creator myself, I can wake up, open up my AI agents through Anthropic, say, hey, do some research on all these stories for me. I set it aside. I go over, do some other work while my AI agents are building an AI report for me of all the top stories. I take that, throw that back in AI and say, build me a script. And boom, just like that, I have scripts for multiple videos done. And I didn't have to do any work myself. That's how powerful this is. Say you're at a job, right? And you need to do research on specific topics. You can do that. Say you need full reports built out. Say you're about to go on vacation and you want an entire report on everything going on in the city you're visiting. Maybe you're going to Paris and you want to know the best restaurants, what the weather is going to be for the next week, and prices on flights. You can easily say, I'm visiting Paris next week. Give me a rundown of the weather and best restaurants, right? I hit enter on that. And now the AI agents are going to go out, and you can see this live in real time now, will go out and get that for me. And again, in 1 second, I'll show you how to set this up all for yourself so you can have your own AI employees working for you, right? So now it's going on. It's like, okay, I'm in my computer now. Let me go and left click on the browser, goes in the browser, searching. The first thing it's doing is searching for the weather forecast. So it's typing in the weather right there for Paris. It's getting me, and listen, I'm not even typing or, no hands, Mom. Look, Mom, no hands. It's getting all this for me, right? It's getting the weather for next week in Paris. And again, I can just put this to the side. I can go work on something else. By the time this is done, I'll have a full weather report and top restaurants in Paris. It's typing in the Michelin website to get the restaurants. This is unbelievable. All by itself in its own computer here. It's got its own computer. So it's getting me the creme de la creme Michelin-rated Paris restaurants for me. And then boom, just like that, this took all of, I think, under a minute. Weather forecast for next week gives me the entire weather forecast, gives me the 3-star restaurants, 2-star restaurants. All my research for my vacation is done. I didn't need to do a single thing. The AI agent that was working for me did it. Now imagine your powers if you have like 10 of these running doing 10 different things. It's unbelievable. This is seriously the most powerful AI tech I've ever used in my life. Now let me help you set it up. This is going to be super easy. First thing you need to download, this is completely free. You need to download Docker. So go to docker.com, download this. This is what's going to run this environment for you. Simple setup. Download it, set it up, you're good to go. Next, you need a Claude API key. So what you want to do is go to anthropic.com/API, sign up for this, click Start Building. This will take you to the console, sign in there, and then set up your API key. Very simple to do. You need the API key it's going to give you through here. Once you're signed in, click here for the Get the API keys. It'll have your key. Copy that. Put that in like an Apple Note or somewhere on Notepad on your computer. Save that for a second. You're going to need that in a minute. Once you have Docker installed, all you're going to need to do now is run this AI agent through Docker, and you do that in your terminal. So if you're on Mac, you take this terminal command here. If you're on PC, you take the command here. I'll have this both down in the description below. All you do is replace, when you put it in your terminal, this API key part right here with the API key you just got from Anthropic. You put that in there, you run the command, and that will give you a localhost 8080 address that you just click. You open that up, and then you get the entire virtual environment I just showed you a second ago, which is right here. As you can see, localhost 8080. By running that in the terminal, it'll get you to this website where you can then go in, put in any command you want to this message bar right there, and you'll be good to go. Your AI agents will start working for you. By the way, if you get that going, make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. If you learned anything from this, all I do is make a tremendous amount of content around AI and building cool stuff. This is such a revolutionary moment in technology. I'm not even kidding. We now, for the first time ever, have AI employees, virtual employees that can work for us. This was never available before. And Anthropic just dropped it like that, like nothing was going on a quiet Tuesday morning. Boom, it's available. Now anyone, it doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, middle class, doesn't matter. You now have access to the most powerful technology available to man. That is massive. This democratizes technology. Anyone can now have this set up and have AI employees doing work for them. This now is step one towards people building one-person billion-dollar businesses. You can now build businesses with multiple AI employees with just one person commanding these AI employees, and you can turn it into a billion-dollar business. This is revolutionary. This really changes everything. I don't care how little tech experience you have. I don't care how much tech experience you have. You need to be playing around with this. If you're not using this technology right now, you are going to fall behind. People using this technology are going to be the next millionaires, the next billionaires, and I'm not even joking, the next trillionaires. You need to be jumping on this opportunity now. This is one of the biggest moments in tech history. If you're just sitting around doing nothing, you are going to lose. Take action now. Play this video back, bookmark it, hit like so you can watch it again. And then when you have a second available, as soon as humanly possible, go follow the instructions I put in this video and start building out these agents, right? You need to take advantage of this moment, especially if you care about making money, starting businesses, and having a bright future for yourself, because these are going to be the people that have the brightest futures as the ones who learned how to use AI. This is the moment to do it. This is the moment to learn this technology. I hope you learned something. All I do is make videos showing you how to build cool stuff with AI. The moment more stuff like this drops, you know I'll be the first person to have a video out about it. So make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you turn on the bell notification so you learn about this the moment it drops. And then go in the replies. Let me know what you're going to be building with your AI agents. I'd love to hear it. See you in the next video.